Welcome to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Stefan Samuel. Here are the stories that we are following today, August 12, 2013. From the Caribbean, St. Lucia Police Chief sent on required leave. In Trinidad and Tobago, the Prime Minister can face charges. LIAT to receive $65 million from CDB for fleet modernization. Caribbean states offer citizenship to Indians with cash. Details on these headlines and more when we return.
Excuse me, if you see me smiling, that's 'cause I'm chilling on Total Caribbean Network. It's your boy Wyclef Jean, man, and I'm chillin', man. Total Caribbean Network. Man, I love their style. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Welcome back to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Stefan Samuel. This segment of the news is sponsored by Total Caribbean Network. In Caribbean news, in St. Lucia, according to local sources, Commissioner of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force, Vernon Francois, has been requested to take accumulated vacation leave totaling some 400 days. This latest development comes on the heels of reports that Francois was not permitted to board a flight from Hewanora International Airport in St. Lucia to the United States to participate in U.S. organized and financed training programs. The statement said that Prime Minister Dr. Kenny Anthony will, on a date to be announced early next week, explain and address the issues of concern and in particular the reasons for actions of the United States against officers of the Royal St. Lucia Police Force. There is a widespread speculation locally that the U.S. crackdown may have something to do with the U.S. State Department's 2011 Human Rights Report on St. Lucia that described 12 potentially unlawful fatal police shootings during the year, some reportedly committed by officers associated with an ad hoc task force within the police department. During Francois' absence, it has been suggested locally that former Deputy Commissioner Harold Mangild Francis, who was responsible for crime, prosecution and discipline, will be brought back on a 3-year contract. Francis joined the Royal Street St. Lucia Police Force in May 1975 and retired in April 2008 at the rank of Deputy Commissioner. Presently, he is the Director of Secretary at the Windjammer Hotel. He is the holder of a Bachelor of Laws degree from the University of the West Indies. He comes from a family deeply rooted in law and order and politics. His brother is the President of the St. Lucia Senate, Claudius J. Francis. Former Attorney General Ramesh Lawrence Maharaj said that Prime Minister Basad Bassessor and her cabinet may be charged with a criminal offense if they do not heed the findings of an independent report from the Highway Review Committee on the Mont Desir of Deeb segment of the Point Fortin Highway. Maharaj, a senior counsel and one of several attorneys representing the highway reroute movement, also appealed to Acting Commissioner of Police Stephen Williams and Director of Public Prosecutions Roger Gaspard to appoint a special unit to investigate whether the failure of Bessard Besesser and her cabinet to implement the findings of the report can amount to the criminal charge of misdemeanor in public office. Speaking on the findings of the Armstrong report, Maharaj said, "This is a report which stated that there was poor planning by the government in deciding to start the Mont Desert to Deeb section of the highway. It is stated in black and white that there were adequate investigations and inquiries done in relation to the impact which this highway would have on life and human life, and natural environment. In effect, the report is saying that it would be reckless, negligent, and an abuse of power to proceed with this part of highway without studying these matters." In an immediate response from Minister of Housing and Environment, Dr. Rudal Munial, during the whereabouts of his constituency yesterday, he said if Maharaj believes a criminal offense has been committed, he should report the matter to the police or to the Integrity Commission for investigation. The government makes policies, and policies will not always be popular. In fact, I can tell you that at midterm, government is not about a popularity contest, but you have to take action sometimes that is not popular in the public interest, so that sometimes there is a tension between the public interest and popularity. And when you are in government, you cannot do everything just for popularity. So that it may not be a popular policy and one may not agree with it, but it does not mean that it is illegal, said Munial. In Bridgetown, Barbados, by the end of January 2014, regional airline Liat should have 7 of its 12 new planes. This disclosure came on Friday during a ceremony at the Caribbean Development Bank, headquarters for the signing of Liat loan agreements totaling $65 million to 4 shareholder governments, Barbados, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and Dominica. For Liat's fleet modernization project, Prime Ministers Frundell Stuart, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, and Dr. Baldwin Spencer signed the agreements. The agreements provide for the funds to be lent to and repaid by Liat over a 13-year period, following a 2-year grace period. Co-financing for the project is being provided by shareholder equity contributions and from the sale of Liat's existing aircraft. The project involves the replacement of the aging fleet through a combination of lease and purchase of aircraft, financing the transition costs associated with the changeover, the upgrade of maintenance facilities, and other institutional strengthening activities. Stewart told the gathering that the government and people of Barbados had a special interest in the survival and efficient operations of Liat. President of the CDB, Dr. Warren Smith, said the airline's aged fleet poses a significant risk to its commercial viability as well as to the socio-economic benefits accruing to regional economics. Liat services 22 destinations with nearly 1,000 flights weekly. In India, cricket may soon not be the only connection Indians have with the Caribbean. The Times of India, in a report on Sunday, said that St. Kitts and Nevis, Dominica, and Antigua and Barbuda have rolled out attractive cash for citizenship programs to woo Indian immigrants. It said that Antigua and Barbuda is the latest to launch a citizenship by investment program opening up its borders to Indian immigrants in a month. The paper said that Antigua and Barbuda is giving full citizenship to Indian nationals for an investment of at least $400,000 in an approved real estate project. It is said in order to become a citizen of St. Kitts and Nevis, an investment of $400,000 is also required, while Dominica is even cheaper at $100,000. You are watching Caribbean Affiliate News. We will be right back.
5 million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family, helping you to make affordable international calls across the world. Leica Mobile. Call the world for less.
Since we announced Sign and Drive with zero out-of-pocket and low monthly payments, cars been flying out of Bronx Honda at a record pace. Whoa! New Accord with zero out-of-pocket for $249 a month, or new Civics just $199 per month, or save thousands with 0% financing. You never had to leave the Bronx to get the best price on the Honda. Bronx Honda guarantees the lowest price in the Bronx. Bronx Honda, East Tremont Avenue. Visit BronxHonda.com.